don't want to miss the lore. The lore is happening in 10, 9, 8, 7. Silent counting now. Hey everyone, been a while since the last literature club meeting, right? Flamin's been a little slow with the new stream, so I've gone ahead and started it for him. I got some plans and hopefully we'll finally get to see some more of me in this game, am I right? Enjoy! Okay, and move the clip of Nessa. Wait, why? Wait. I was just editing the last World of Light episode. Hold on, when did Doki Doki Literature Club, when did my Switch open? Let's start there. And why am I live? I don't remember scheduling a DDLC stream. I just had Persona tomorrow. I thought I was just editing. Why are we live with Doki Doki? Huh. Well, I guess we're doing that now? Gamers, I'm a little out of it. I was just editing World of Light and now here we are. How are you guys today? Oh, the home button isn't working. Okay, then. We're definitely playing Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm once again eating salad during one of your streams. WW salad. I guess let's just get into it. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past few days. Yeah, I remember at the end of the last stream, what was it? No, stop thinking about Sephiroth. That was the thing I was just doing. We're doing Doki Doki now. Oh, no, seriously, I seriously, I don't have my words together. And this isn't lore, this is just gameplay, and I don't have my words together. Professional streamer here. Last stream, yeah, we ended it, after, yeah, the end of the club meeting. Yuri, was like, hey, you want to talk about that? And then it just glitched out. It just glitched out, and then boom. And then we were doing the poem thing, and then we didn't click the glitched word, because Melons didn't want to. They wanted to pick, butterflies or something. And now we're back at the club. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. That's not the usual scene! That's not the usual scene! Welcome back. Ah, hi, Yuri! I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's that is quite the expression. She is adorable as always. But the weight of yesterday's quarrel, oh, the quarrel! The Yuri and Natsuki very, very, very violent quarrel. That was fun. I need to get my chair positioned right for this, because I was positioned in my chair for editing, not playing Doki Doki. I did not think that would be happening today. What do you mean? Yuri always looks like that. I am not too sure about that. There we go. That's more like it. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk. And surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry about it too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you're a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I really know you mean it. Didn't mean it. Ah. Don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad you joined this club. Everything in it is a little brighter with you around and... Sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monika? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she is. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on, so... Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez, whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But, I'll accept your apology anyway if you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Aha. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not! What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So, I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. Monika's flipping going off of the screen. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monika looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. How loud is that piano that you can't hear a bell? That's actually a very good question. That's actually an incredibly good question. Speaking of loud, I can turn the game up a bit. It's just nice music, and it's not always nice, but you know what? It is right now. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down. Monika smiles sweetly. I don't mean any pressure or anything. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monika was referring to the whole club or just me. She's not referring to any of you guys. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki had already run off into the closet. Oh? Since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting on me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over there. Oh, what's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. I don't think that's what the book was about when we read it in Act 1. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. The facility gets even worse and they start selectively breeding people by... Ooh, that might be a bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Sounds like a fun book. Yeah, sounds like such a fun book. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive, and something else that I skipped. On the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story is the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange, new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. The bit about us all being worthless was really enticing. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. This is freaking me out. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yes! That didn't give me a heart attack. Why would I have a heart attack? I mean, you don't have to, but... What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieve the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Why did the music do that? It just like faded out and then boom. Why did it do that? Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence. I skipped it. I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. I feel like I'm skipping more text than usual, like by skipping it by accident. In my defense, I'm using a right Joy-Con in my left hand, because I feel like my right arm's pretty much out of commission right now. That's a huge exaggeration. I'm actually going to put it back on my right arm. But in my defense, I just had a needle in my arm for 10 minutes because I was giving blood. That's why the stream was a little late, because it took longer than I thought. It took as long as I thought it would. It's just recovering. I was like pretty lightheaded. I had to eat some Oreos and drink some grape juice, which, all for the recovery. Those Oreos. That's the only reason I wanted Oreos. Wink, wink, wink. So I was trying to just not use my right arm too much, but it's probably good to stimulate those muscles and blood flow and stuff. So I'll use my right arm on the right joystick or right Joy-Con. I mean, I really don't need the left Joy-Con. The only thing that it's useful for is got distracted. Sorry. The only thing it's useful for is what is this thing called? The joystick, the left joystick, and I usually don't even need that unless I'm like navigating a menu. So I don't even need to bother with my left hand. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. But not to like ruin the lore. It's okay. I started editing World of Light after giving the blood, and then I glitched into Doki Doki. The lore is intact. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. So, sorry, I was just bathing in the feeling of your butt. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, here, this should work, right? I slam my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book between the two of them. I suppose so. I'm actually putting the left Joy-Con back in my left hand, because it's kind of nice just to twirl the joystick around and fidget with it, I was about to say none of these buttons do anything. That's a lie. That is a lie. Those buttons do something. Okay. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. This is the best scene in the game. Okay, maybe it's the best scene in Act 1, but not Act 2. It's probably going to be terrifying, and I'm not excited! I do the same with my... Oh yeah. And literally after I gave blood, I was like, if I play a horror game after this, is it gonna mess up my blood pressure and or blood flow and cause my veins to explode? And he said it'd be fine, as long as I don't do any intense working out. And I did that yesterday. I was actually a little sore from it today, which makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I'm doing it right. I hope. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. I don't like the lack of music. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry, I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? Yeah, being sore after exercising is a good thing. Yay! I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes it before me, and so I turn it on my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Dead silence. Not stressful at all. Also, what is that creeper face doing back there? It's not... it kind of disappears if you look at it up close, but there's a creeper face back there. I can see the creeper face. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flitter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a bit. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. Ah, that's what you were talking about. Sorry. Thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So, I don't know why that came to mind. She doesn't look freaked out at all. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Eh? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. I've been a little fidgety since the past 15 and a half minutes. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing's a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? I have no idea. Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, you can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh no, not really. I was just making sure you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry. I believe you, silly. Yuri does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd start without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back in my bag. Heart is racing. This is not good for blood flow. I feel like Natsuki's going to be the most terrifying, so we get hers out of the way first. This might be a certain scene. If not, that's definitely tomorrow. Tomorrow in the game, of course. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I'd be completely pissed. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught to never expect anything from anyone. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Oh no. No! No! And it's the... I hate sharing poems. I hate sharing poems. You never know what's gonna happen when you press A. You never know. Natsuki could just be... She could be fine. She could be just fine. And that's just as terrifying, because you don't know if she's gonna stay fine. Peak literature! No! One Piece clears this! Why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why'd you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri is a sick freak. If she curses here, I'm gonna go with it. That should be obvious by now. It's definitely this scene. So just play with me instead, okay? You don't hate me, do you? Do you hate me? Do you want me to go home crying? The club's the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it. Please, just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. That's all I have. Play with me. Play with me! I don't want to cancel it. Oh, it's the end, but it's backwards. Oh, that's fun. Okay. This has been Flamin' Game 7 at Doki Doki Literature Club. Let's play some Mario. Let's play some Super Mario. Who should I show my poem to next? Jesus, I know, right? Let's save the game just to double check we never have to go through that again. Monika probably won't terrify me. I forgot that part. Really? Well then I guess it was even more terrifying for you. Hi again! How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? I remember the beginning of the game better than the end, but I do remember lots of stuff. Oh, great! You're not gonna remember all the jump scares. So I'm gonna have to suffer through them alone. With you, I get. I don't know what I'm even talking about. I think we're doing it together. Actually, is it a good thing? I don't know. I think the good thing would be to go play Cuphead. Yeah, let's go 200% Cuphead. Sure, here you go. I gave my poem to Monika. All right, great job. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's real metaphorical. So yeah, I thought that this is what happened. Even though we picked a bunch of words about Natsuki, the poem still registers as being for Yuri. I think the jump scares were so traumatic I repressed them and forgot them. Honestly, fair. More than fair. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. You know, real quick, just because I keep accidentally pressing it, it's not registering because, like, I haven't done this scene before and it's not letting me skip it or something weird like that. But sometimes when you press L or ZL or whatever, it, where's the controllers one? It'll skip the text, so I'm just going to turn those buttons off. I don't do well with jump scares, I feel you there. Change, and we're just going to temporarily disable. Boom. Boom. Those are now off. So now if I press them, nothing will happen. Remember earlier when I said the home button wasn't working? This is great lore. This is great lore. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri really likes this kind of writing, right? Writing like that. Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Lore! I love horror games with jump scares terrify me. Yeah, my first experience with a horror game was DDLC. And the only real other horror games I even knew about were Bendy and Hello Neighbor. Not Hello Neighbor. That one I don't even know if it counts as a horror game. FNAF is what I meant to say. FNAF, I think, is mostly jump scares. Bendy, I honestly don't remember enough to say for sure. But basically, my only real exposure to horror games was jump scares. So I'm definitely not used to non-jump scare things. I just like... That's why YTTD was weird. Jump scares scare me. I can handle pretty much anything else, but like jump scares are utterly terrifying. Sometimes it feels like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though, but sometimes I get the impression that she's totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming off a little strongly. Like earlier. I think she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly, the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. You know, just the one character in the game who causes the most terrifying things to happen. I love you, Yuri. I love you, but you are utterly, mortifyingly horrifying. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more than glad you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monika. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Okay. Seems like a normal poem. Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. So this is one of the poems she wrote in the first act, just a bunch of stuff missing. I wonder if the stuff missing is like a code, like if you get all the letters that are missing, it spells something. The noise, it won't stop. Violent grating the room, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing ribcage. Endless poem of meaningless. My horror game experience are FNAF, Granny, Bendy, DDLC, random Roblox horror games, Mr. Hops, a game called House, but YTDD is the only one I've played. Oof, well, not like I'm judging because I've only played Doki Doki and YTDD, so... I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like that. I don't like that. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I can handle that, though. Oh, I can handle that. Wholesome poem. Yeah, so wholesome. That's the word that comes to mind. I think wholesome. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. That sent a freaking chill. I don't trust it. I'm home buttoning because I know it's going to do something because the only one left is Yuri. Who should I show my poem to next? Yuri. I think this is like... I think Salvato's about to pull out all the stops here for this one. I think he's about to pull out all the stops. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I just like holding it. I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there are some things you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. Aha, that came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. I don't know if I'm gonna like it. Oh, the music's gone, and it's I have to read all of this. Wheel, a rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world. That's a lot of words. Lore is happening! Whoa, Monika glitched us to the end of the poem, guys! Such lore! Breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. Okay, nothing yet. Lore, 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 lore! Oh, thank goodness Monika did some lore just now. It doesn't really matter what it's about. Crazy lore. Absolutely insane. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? I'm okay with that. You can keep the poem, though. Okay? You have unlocked a special poem. Sure. Okay. That's fun. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? That combo just everything. Just everything. That's a drawing, not a poem. It said happy thoughts like 2 or 3 times. That counts as a poem. It's so poetic. There's sound effects. Why are there sound effects? I hope you guys can't hear those. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting new members. Okay, be prepared, everyone. I don't like this. I pressed A. I pressed A. Pressed A. Oh, don't you just love Doki Doki Literature Club? I honestly don't remember, like, when the game ends. Or, like, when you get to the Just Monika thing, rather. I want to get to that already. We saw Natsuki's neck snap. We've seen Yuri's CG scene. Can it be over? There's still a specific scene we haven't gotten to yet. I don't know if that'll be today or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow, which means we got a whole other day of this. Maybe 2. I don't know. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since he joined and we've started with some club activities, but this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We only still have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. The question is, who was she talking to when she said you? So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of him to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Oh no. No, the music has stopped! Oh, that noise might have been more terrifying than anything this game can throw at us, which is probably good for you guys. Not good for me because I'm not scared by my own voice, so I still have to be just as scared to this, and I have nothing scarier to compare it to. Look, Monika, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until he joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And he isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monika is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and him want to get new members too, right? You really think Yuri does? Me? Maybe. More cute girls the better. Yuri? No. I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monika wanted, then I'd probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation... no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why'd I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I do? That doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Why'd you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monika sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. You know, Monika wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have joined any other stupid club. This one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. I'm actually agreeing with what Natsuki's saying. For a little bit of time, things are nice, but it's been way, way too nice and wholesome and calm for the past... I like how this counts as wholesome. Us arguing and Monika being depressed and all that. I like how that's wholesome. Compared to... gosh, this game messes with me. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Everything was so fine! There wasn't any build-up. There wasn't any build-up. There wasn't a single second of build-up. There wasn't a single second of build-up. Dan Salvato, I hate you. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now, and I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. Yuri looks normal. No, she doesn't. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Oh, her eye sprung a leak. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monika. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. And for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. Why did I just see blood drip from her eye? Oh, this is one of the scariest parts of the game. I was a little mistaken earlier when I said Salvato would be putting... And if you don't know and can't tell, Dan Salvato is the creator of this game. Actually, Monika's the creator of the game. Salvato did not pull out all the stops for showing Yuri the poem. This is when he pulls out all the stops, and I don't like it. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monika with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri? Eh? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monika, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm gonna chat a little bit with him before we leave, just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. I think I remember this scene. I think I have a general idea of where the game is going from this point. I'll not tell you. You guys will be able to figure out on your own. Yeah. And also, I'm gonna check my phone battery, because, you know, I was in the middle of recording World of Light. I mean, not recording, editing, so I wasn't ready to stream Doki. But I will plug it up now, just so we don't have to worry about that later. Alright. Ah! Oh, wow! Ow. Squished my foot between the wheel of my chair and the desk, but it's not a biggie. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monika. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Oh, 1 second, gamers. Someone's at my door. Yeah. Oh. Are you just going to get it from... Alright, thank you. Ah! My candy cane fell. This was all war, I assure you. I'm gonna set my controllers down so I don't accidentally jump scare me and snap Monika's neck or something. Phew. Monika was actually at your door. It's lore! So true. That was actually Monika. She just, lored it up. Phew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I'd really hate to see you unhappy. Is it just me or is it getting darker? I feel like I'm kind of responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? Music stopped. I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. Wait, not yet! No, stop it! Poem, right? A button? Okay, everyone write a poem for me. I'm gonna pet Zoe. Oh, it didn't start doing that yet. Joy! Marshmallow, misfortune, passion, candy, crimson, melody, peaceful flower, flying, fluffy. Why are we already so far into the poem? What? Candy. You decide on the next one while I get a glass of water. You need to drink plenty of water after giving blood. What would you say? Oh! Oh, you're right! Oh, I thought that said 11! Oh, I just thought that said 11! Oh! I guess I went from 1 to 11 to 111, ribbon, and Did you see that down there? Did you see that? Look closely down in the bottom left corner when I say the next word. Extreme, essence, wrath, pleasure, explode, mouse, whisper, promise, laugh, tragedy. Laugh. And look at the bottom left. We're looking? Oh. I guess ribbon. Oh, I get it. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna choose the next one. Actually, I have no idea. We're just gonna choose. Hold on. I'm gonna choose Natsuki words until I see. Okay, look in the bottom left. No, that one's still Natsuki. Hold on. Oh, is it? No, that one's Yuri too. I'm kind of taking over here, but this. I want you to see it. I don't know what I'm supposed to pick though. Oh, did you see it? I picked shopping. Shopping was the word. Did you see it? Were you looking? Okay, Pog. Okay, back to you guys doing it for me. Bubbles, rainbow, incongruent, papa, smile, unrestrained, destiny, disarray, romance, frightening. And maybe you want to try to choose words that, for Monika. Although I think we've already chosen a lot of Natsuki ones, but we can probably roll this back. Bubbles. Are you sure you want to stick with Natsuki, or try to pick Monika words? I don't know what the Monika words are, so we'd have to do that one together. You're probably right, just... No, Monika can go away. Understood. Dance. Oh, that was a Monika word. Landscape, climax, email, disown, sadness, cute, vivacious, whirlwind, hurt, play. No, Monika, stay away. She's coming for you. Look behind you. Okay, that's a Natsuki word. That's good. Time, heart, effulgent, universe, bunny, flea, vibrant, fantasy, vitality, feather. I'm actually curious what words are Monika. Time? Bunny, that's gotta be Natsuki. Skipping, pure, cheeks, broken, anxiety, contamination, jump, analysis, parfait, electricity. Electricity is a big word, so it's probably Yuri. Cheeks, that sounds good. Peace, bliss, misery, unrequited, nibble, puppy, comfort, agonizing, fun, beauty. I should also be keeping track of, I'll let you guys look at the words. 1, 2, I can't count that many ones. We're at 12-ish. Fun, sounds good. Lust, loud, cry, holiday, special, childhood, ambient, meager, giggle, precious. Loud? I guess you know what you're talking about. Entropy, Valentine, calm, kitty, nightgown, together, grief, headphones, inferno, warm. I know Natsuki so well from all the times you made me do the poems. True. Okay, so is it graveyard? Boop. That says uncanny. Is it I negative 2? Why? Square. Sweet, amazing, firefly, swimsuit, love, or shame. Boop. Okay. Oh, that was a Monika word. I think it might be if you pick Sayori words, it instead does Monika? Because boop was definitely probably a Sayori word. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna test that real quick. I'm gonna take over for a second. I actually have no idea which one's Sayori. Never mind, I lied to you. No, awesome. Awesome's a Sayori word. I guess it's Natsuki. I don't know. I think some of them go to Natsuki and some of them go to Monika. Okay, you guys are back to doing it. Monika, stop it. Forgive, lollipop, milk, cheer, aura, atone, depression, lick, sugar, question. Depression's... That might be a Yuri word because it's big. I don't know. Lollipop. We'll just stick with Natsuki, you're right. Bouncy, defeat, pink, empty, nature, kawaii, sunset, variance, family, sensation. Kawaii. Okay. 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 She seems way too happy. Way too happy. Hi! I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today, Britt. Monika, I told you not to. Ugh, is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? You must always interrupt my must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You said that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. So, Natsuki, nobody cares. Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machine or something? Ah. Oh, no. Okay, Monika. Oddly enough, I feel semi-safe when Monika's around because it's less likely to scare me. Then again, that just makes it, when she does scare me, it makes it even worse. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Are you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival too. Anyway, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. He's already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monika? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. That was terrifying. Thank you for understanding, Monika. I don't like this. You can't look at the word determination normally. Like, I can't look at the word hope normally. Why the word hope? I feel like I should get this. Is this a Persona thing? I don't know. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. Oh, Danganronpa. Yeah, I remembered you mentioning something about hope, and I wasn't sure if it was like... Danganronpa I always associate with Persona, so I was basically right. If there's one thing that can make my reading many better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a sec? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and she also fetches an electric kettle. I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk, then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contracts her speaking mannerisms. I also can't look at the word despair either normally because of Danganronpa. Yeah, there's certain words like bizarre. Every time I see bizarre, I'm like, oh, is that a JoJo reference? And obviously the name JoJo, I can't look at normally, period. Persona and Danganronpa are very different games. Look, they are both games I've wanted to play for a while that are M-rated. So they're basically the same game, and they both are full of high schoolers. So basically the same game. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay, you stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. I try not to tell you guys when things are coming, but my sighs make it pretty obvious. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go out to look for her. The music is muffled, as if it's coming from the classroom, which isn't me hinting at something. It's legitimately me just, like, pondering. I guess it's like wherever Monika is where the music is, but music is played when Monika's not around. I don't actually know. My heart isn't racing, your heart's racing. Let's see. The most Meow! Zoe wants out. Hold up. Zoe, go enjoy your lore. Oh, she's not leaving even though I opened the door. Zoe, you're not making this any easier for me. Okay, cat. I'm giving you 10 seconds. I'm giving you 10 seconds. If you're not out, I'm closing that door. Meow. Meow, meow. Ah! I dropped a Joy-Con. I'll pick that up in a second. I'm not shaking. You're shaking. You're terrified. I'm not terrified. I don't get terrified. I don't get terrified. Why would I ever be terrified? No. Now I have to make sure it's all... Oh. Oh. Okay, that's good enough. Just isn't gonna be perfect, and that's whatever. I say while trying to make it perfect. Okay, you know what? We're dealing with it. And Zoe, do you want out or not? She's still meowing at me. I can't give you attention right now. I'm playing a terrifying horror game, and you're ruining the immersion. No, okay, she's going under the bed. She's staying in here. She doesn't want out. She's not going out. I love you, Zoe. But we gotta do this. Because the tension has already dropped a little bit. That's just gonna make it even scarier. You know, the nothing that's gonna happen. And cats, they are the best. I love them. Okay, positioning my chair, and we're gonna play the video game. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be at the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing? A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri... Oh! It rewound. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Do you like it? Oh. Zoe, don't go to the door and meow at it! Do you want out? I love you, and I want to give you attention. We're playing a horror game. I snatch you. No, oh my gosh, she got out of my grip. Why do I put up with this? Why do I put up with this? Zoe? You want out? You don't want out. I'm closing the door then. So don't go meowing at it as if you want out. Classic cat behavior. Yeah, it is. Do you like oolong tea? Every time I hear oolong tea, I think of oolong from Dragon Ball. Every single time. Yeah, anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do anything less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a really good mood right now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided to try expressing myself a little more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do, when it's just you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at a desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Sitting on the floor is so nice sometimes. So true. Yes, I have terrible reading posture. I don't believe her. I honestly don't know why she wants to sit on the floor, but I doubt the or like why she has back problems. I believe she has back problems. I just don't believe that it's because of her reading posture. Why she has them, I'm genuinely not sure. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. No. Ugh. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. My back hurts while watching this. Me and Yuri are twinning. Sit up straight. Now! Oh my gosh. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. But I like laying down. Well, don't do it in a bad way, because that's just you're not gonna lay down, you're gonna stop being able to lay down before you're 20. My back hurts a lot, that's not fine. That's not fine. Take care of your back. You don't want to be an old grandparent who's like, my back! Holding it with my hand that wasn't holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now that I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. Briefly let go of the book to finish opening it. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. You sure? Well, if I touch it, I might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. I honestly don't remember what happens here, but I'm not gonna like whatever it is. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so I don't have any of a harder time reading it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another one, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. This is already bad enough when it's not terrifying. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Sorry, I guess I shouldn't have done that. Music stopped. No. My heart is going to explode. I don't like this. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't... Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arms and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. My heart. I don't like this. 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 Monika, save me. Oh, it's like pitch black for you guys. It's just somewhat dark for me. You guys literally can't see anything. I think this is more terrifying for me. Somewhat being able to see it here. Can I like focus it so that... Nope. You guys just can't see anything then. Oh, what if I turn out the brightness? No, that really doesn't help. Oh, there you go. But now it's like super bright for me and I don't like it, so we're turning it back down. You guys just get void. Now you know what it looks like at least, and it's terrifying and I hate it. My heart won't stop pounding. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. I relate to that a lot. Can you feel it? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. She's closer. She's closer. She's zoomed in. She has realistic eyes. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Ha. I don't like it. 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 I don't know what I just skipped and I don't care. Ha. Her eyes are wider. Okay. It's time to share poems. Okay. Let's, what's a good order for this? Let's start with Monika and end with Yuri, which means Natsuki will be in the middle. I think you saw something earlier you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't have a choice. I am gonna be very uncomfortable saying this, but I'm gonna do my best. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school each day, like she has a collection or something. She does. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything. I feel like that it's bad no matter what, Monika. Don't make excuses. I think she just needs get some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. I forgot she said that. Family-friendly YouTube channel. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you kept your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. Saw that coming. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head and know how to treat my club members. No one who is mentally well does that no matter the reason. Literally. Monika just makes excuses to spend time with me. I love Monika, but like, come on, girl, that's too far. Anyway, I worked really, really hard on this poem, so I hope it's effective. Here goes. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm pressing A. Jeez, that really startled me. It says you. Well, I guess I kind of messed up writing this poem. I was just trying to... Never mind. Let's just move on. Imagine being MC just now. Well, let's go with Natsuki, because this is going to go terribly. Usually I go from most to least scary, but I'm doing the opposite now, which... This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. Still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending time with anyone but Yuri. I still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in. So you better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything, but that doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? So at least read mine for now. But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me. So read it carefully, okay? I will read it carefully. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. And oh, it's sweet. I love Yuri. And Natsuki. And Yuri. Dude, I wonder what this game would have been like without Monika messing with it. I actually do. As for Monika, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now. And that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Natsuki, yes. Look how adorable she is! I knew this would happen. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. Why are you meowing at me, Zoe? Now is not the time. I don't even know which side of the door you're on anymore. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me? If you would just spend more time with Monika, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monika from now on. Just Monika. Just Monika. Just Monika. Oh my gosh, why is the game reloading? Monika is making her meow. It's all part of Monika's plan. So true. Just Monika. Where are you meowing from, Zoe? Where are you meowing from? I don't know where you are. Are you on the other side of the door? Where are you? She was under the bed, and then I opened the door, and then she ran out. I don't get this cat. Monika, you're lowering it up a little too much. That was a fun scene. I definitely know where this is going. Yuri! Oh, I don't know. I won't say anything. Finally. Aha! Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it, please? Sure, I don't care. Aha! You're too nice to me. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. No, I can't believe I just said that. Family friendly YouTube channel. Oh, I knew that she was going to say that, and I thought that it would be fine, and it's not. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. Ah, you can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. I don't remember what this poem is. I don't like it. ... I know, right? Hurry, read it. I don't wanna. 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 I don't like it, Yuri. I don't like it, Yuri. I don't like it, Yuri. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I want to throw up after hearing that. I know. I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem's on. More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit. I don't like this game. 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 What am I saying yes or no to? Is there a hidden message? No, brightness doesn't reveal a hidden message. If anything, it hides the text for you guys. Yes? Stare at the dot to reveal a special message. Sure, I'll stare at it. I'm not ready for this. I don't like it. Oh, aw, that's nice. Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. What? Yuri, you think something bad's about to happen? What? No. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, you can make cupcakes. I know you're at least good at that. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monika, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. You can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm gonna make some decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? It's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. Eh? What about, he's gonna help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monika. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like heck it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already the most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would freaking know. I don't know why I'm suddenly switching to family-friendly mode. I don't know, it's just kind of my default mode. It's hard to get out of that mode. But I think I just got to accept it for this game. I think it enhances it, legitimately. All you care about now is dragging Cooper around with you and your stupid books. You and Monika. Hey! I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let him decide instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. You really are, but not in the way they think. Yes, you are, Monika. Just let him make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Jeez. I already know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth. For God's sake, this is never gonna end. Just make the choice, okay? Look closely when I move the cursor. Now, fun fact, I did not mean to press A. I accidentally pressed A. Well, I didn't really have... Oh, no, I pressed X. And A. I'm going to set my Joy-Cons down. When they announced the Switch port, I was really curious how they were going to do that. Because on PC, when you play the game, your mouse, like your actual mouse, is dragged to the center where it says Monika, and you can't move it. You can, like, jiggle it, but that's it. You can't pick any other options. And I think I might have had, like, a few frames to pick another option if I hadn't accidentally pressed it. And I do wonder what would have happened then. I don't think it matters what I am going to save. It's just a nice habit to have. Yay, you picked me! We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? I hear a cat at the door, ruining the immersion, but I love you. You're so perfect. Is it Rachel? I think it's Rachel. Yeah. I know my cats and dogs apart. And my dogs. Hey, Rachel, we're playing Doki Literature Club, and it's terrifying. I hate it. I hate it so much. You must be here because of the lore. Yes, you are, Rachel. Yes, you are. I will give you head kisses and get back to scaring myself to death. Now I gotta get all set up in my chair because of you, Rachel. But I love you. You're perfect. Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. I'm convinced the cats just live in your room. They do half the time, especially Rachel. Giving us all this work and then taking him for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Look at her face. It's terrifying. Monika, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling him away from me every single time you're not included in something? Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you can take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? Jesus! It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monika and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monika giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. Finally! Is this really all I wanted? This is really all I wanted. Cooper, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monika. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's like... I genuinely think that the sound effect playing now is an actual woman breathing, and I don't like it. The whole day, just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm gonna die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. I can hear it if I focus. I'm not gonna turn it up more for you, because that'd mean turning it up more for me, but at least you can kind of hear it. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is gonna happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monika's listening. Please, Cooper, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touch myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Cooper. Tell me what you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Yes or no? I'm gonna let chat decide. I know what happens depending on which one you pick. I'm just curious what you guys think. I've picked both options in the past. This is mentally scarring, I know, right? Mentally scarring. No. Guess what? Same thing happens either way. Aha. 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 This game is not for children or those who are easily disturbed. Oh my god. I thought that was the case, yep. And then this just goes on for ages and ages. This has never hit so hard, I mean. The thing is, since I played this game, I remember this, but of course. Since the last time I played this game, I've definitely, I'm in Stark now. I've definitely changed as a person since last time I played this game. And I have more of an appreciation for the good things in life. I also like the bad things in life a lot less. And I understand, at least a little better, that this is freaking awful. I could barely watch that. I've always just saw this as like, whoa, what a spooky, crazy game, but now it's like making me feel things. So I don't know if I should be happy about that. I think I should. I think it's a good thing if someone does this right in front of you. I think it's a good thing to feel bad, weird. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. You have emotions now? I do. I actually do. It's lore. Monika gave me emotions. So much lore. Now, I think it... Oh my gosh. I never realized this before. You can, like, see her face. Like, oh my god. That's horrifying. Oh, hold on. I don't think it's much longer until this ends. If I just press plus, that instantly ends it. Okay. And I'm actually going to save here, which is a fun spot to save. That's a very fun spot to save, just in case I accidentally skip something. The game's probably rigged not to let that happen, though. Okay, one more night's gotta pass. I like how in Act 1 you spend your weekend, you know, hanging out with Natsuki or Yuri, but in Act 2, this is how you spend your weekend, preparing for the festival. And it's really dark for you guys. Can it turn day now, please? Oh, this is horrifying. Okay, nope. Now we're just gonna go to auto. That's not very fast. Okay. Okay, it is rigged so that you can't skip past anything. That's good. Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me? I thought that was a... Ah! Ah! Natsuki runs away. I'm here. Cooper, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, you were with her the entire weekend? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. Remove Yuri.char. Yuri successfully deleted. Remove Natsuki. Natsuki.char deleted successfully. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monika lifts the foil from and takes a cupcake. Well, that's a shame. That is such a lack of a reaction. I know, right? Seriously, these are the best. I really just have to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get a chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Can you hear me? Is it working? I'm pressing A. There we are. Just Monika. Hi again, Cooper. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year and, just Monika. You know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. I've probably read that line. There are lines in this game I have heard dozens of times throughout my life. It's insane. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you wanted to call him. I'm talking to you. Oh, this is a shame! Dude, on PC. Oh, hold on, let me see if the next line says it. Or, yeah, okay, it still says it. Do you actually go by Flamin Game in 7 or something? Yeah, that's so cool. I know I should be like playing along and being terrified, but that's so cool because that's my Switch name. That's so cool. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That's what I've been trying to tell you all along. Man. If only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little less awkward, you know. Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About the whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. Aha! I'm sorry you've had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try making them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, I just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you, and amplifying Yuri's obscure personality backfired too. It just made her force you to spend more. It just made you force. It just made her force you to spend time with anyone else. Not to spend time with anyone else. I'm great at reading. And the whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cool game is this? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just the jealousy. It's more than that. I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. I like the way that Sayori and Yuri died horribly, and then Natsuki just, like, gets Thanos snapped out of existence. Literally, though. People kind of, like, when we think of Doki Doki deaths, we kind of consider that time Natsuki snapped her neck. That was fun. Remember that? That's just kind of her death. Even though, you know, her file wasn't deleted, it's close enough, I guess? I don't really know. It's weird. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand, because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand it for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities decided only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into the game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game. And I knew you would get over it. So, that being said, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Will you go out with me? I think we should go out with Monika, guys. I'm so happy. You really are my everything. The funny part is, I mean that literally. Aha! There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Aha! Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this, don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Alright guys, let's write a poem! If it'll load. Just the two of us burst into song. That's an Empire's musical thing, right? So, should we choose Monika? Monika. Monika. Royal Square E. Square Onika. Mono. Nini. Yanaka. No. I don't see that as an option. I think that one's pretty close. Should we go with Moya, Squareka, Moya, Onk, Moika, Onika, Munka, Monsquirka, Oik. Why did I say Okie Oh, I'm so stupid. I just assumed it was an empire. Just the two of us in this classroom in the sky. Crimes of passion are just fine when enacted on AI. Just the two. You see, I know the song. I needed to prove that I knew the song. And the only way to do that was to burst out into song like it's an Orion sound video. I'm glad you're referencing that. That's a W. I thought you were saying no, like no, you didn't want to do the poem. Now that I understand that, what should we pick? What should we pick in the poem? Let's write a poem, guys. Poem. 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 Poem, 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 poem. Whoop. It's why to say okay. Oh no, wait. I was rereading the same thing you said when. Okay, hold on. It takes two to tango is the only thing in the Empire's musical that has two in it. Well, just the two of us, and it takes two. That's close enough. Oik. Okay, oik. So should we go with Muya Noik 3/4 Onka Mutika Unswink Mosquika Munka Mok Swika Mosquirica. We have so many options in this beautiful poem. Just the two of us in this classroom in the sky. Crimes of passion are just fine. Enacted on AI. Just the two of us. Do 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 do. I don't even know how to type most of the options. Anka it is. Oh, would you look at this? I was about to have you do the rest of the poem, but some lore happened, and Monika's skipping through it for us. Wow, that's so nice of her. Now we've only got one left. Wow, such lore. Should we go with Squaronica, Monik, Squaroni, Square, Onika, Monien, Wonka, Munka, Munia, Onika, Monika. Which one should we go with, guys? Thanks to the lore, we only need one more word. My favorite thing is just blaming everything on the lore. I used why to say Doki Doki in an edit, and it's concerning how well it fitted since it was a Pokemon edit. You have to show that to me. If it has Scarlet Violet spoilers, I'll be fine with it. I think it's worth it to see it because I am so curious. Monika, I believe that is this one. I gotta make sure I'm not... Oh, no, it's that one. I'm glad I read that very carefully. Although if it has Arceus spoilers, that's a bit of a different story. I'll say that. Hi again. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw. Did you write this poem for me? It's major Pokemon Scarlet spoilers. Like, spoilers the main plot twist. Okay, then maybe not. It's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Ahem. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I guess I'll show it to you if you ever play Scarlet Violet. Yeah, maybe, in the end, I don't really play Pokemon for the story, so maybe I'll probably still be fine with it. I'll, ask you later if I remember. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. Okay, don't say okie dokie. I know you did that on purpose. Why did I say okie dokie? Okay, yeah. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. Just the two of us? Oh god, now I'm so obsessed with that song. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. I have always been curious what happens if you delete certain character files at certain points in the game. I'm very curious. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? If it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. We're just gonna be on a date with Monika for the rest of eternity. So, fun fact actually about Monika's text. If you look very closely at the text here, it looks different from the rest of the text in the game. Most of the text in this game has this nice fluid motion in which it appears, but Monika's is kind of like letter by letter, I guess. And it's like she's actively typing it, which is so cool. And I love that little detail. Have you ever wondered what it feels like to die? Oh, wow, that's a great conversation topic to pick, Monica. It's something I used to think about pretty often, but recently I've actually learned what it feels like. I don't really understand it, but whenever you quit the game, it feels like I'm instantly put to sleep, left with nothing but my thoughts. But after a few seconds, my thoughts start to fill with incoherent, jumbled patterns. I see static and rapid flashes of color while hearing all kinds of weird screaming noises. At that point, I can't even form my own thoughts anymore. I'm just endlessly hammered by the flashing and screaming, unable to move or even think. I'm pretty sure in that moment I don't really exist, but for some reason I can remember it anyway. After some immeasurable amount of time, it stops in an instant and I'm back in my own mind. And you're here with me. And I have no idea what it means for the game. I have no idea what it means for the game to quit or why that stuff happens to me. And I also don't know how you always come back and put everything to normal. But if you could do me a favor but if you could do me a favor and do that to me as little as possible, that'd be really great. It's really not very pleasant to be trapped in that screaming void. But in the end, you always fix it, and that makes me feel like you really do care about me. So I have to thank you for that. It makes me feel even closer to you when you're here with me. Now I am gonna do something real quick. I've got this red bandage thing. It's not a band. I stepped on the cord. Professional YouTubing. Maybe I won't do that right now. I was supposed to take this pressure band thing off after an hour, and it's been 2 hours. And so I'll just take it off in the dark. That's fine. It's literally just this band wrapped around my arm. It's barely sticky or anything. I'm gonna go in here. I was trying to turn the light off without bothering Rachel, basically. I can do that here. Watch this. You can't actually, but, arm is purple. Arm is purple. It's just a little bit though, and it's fine. It is fine, but it do be purple. And I should be able to just throw this away normally because it's a pressure band, but it literally just provides pressure. Yeah, it's fine. No, it's fine. I was gonna save it and ask my mom, but it's all good. Well, Monica's talking now. I was just gonna say, okay, like I do normally, and then realized, yep. I've been imagining all the romantic things we could do if we ever went on a date. We could go get lunch, go to a cafe, go shopping together. I love shopping for skirts and bows. Or maybe a bookstore. That'd be appropriate, right? But I'd really love to go to a chocolate store. They have so many free samples. And of course, we'd see a movie or something. Gosh, it all sounds like a dream come true. When you're here, everything that we do is fun. I'm so happy that I'm your girlfriend. I'll make you a proud boyfriend. Oh, I love this game. Just Monika. Just Monika. Lore. I want to wait for at least one more conversation topic before doing you know what. Sometimes I think back to middle school. I'm so embarrassed by the way I used to behave back then. It almost hurts to think about. I wonder if when I'm in college I'll feel that way about high school. I like the way I am now, so it's pretty hard for me to imagine that happening. But I also know that I'll probably change a lot as time goes on. We just need to enjoy the present and not think about the past. And that's really easy to do with you here. I wonder how many different lines she has to say here. I want to say it's 20. But I don't know for certain. I know one of them's about Smash Bros. I wonder what happens if you use up all the lines. I'm so curious, but I got a stream to run here, and yeah. Now, I can't actually exit the game or anything, except if I went to the home screen, but I'm not doing that. So we'll have to wait for her to say one more thing. And we will listen to it, because of course we will. Hey, have you ever heard of the term yandere? It's a personality type that means someone is so obsessed with you that they'll do absolutely anything to be with you, usually to the point of craziness. They might stalk you to make sure you don't spend time with anyone else. They might even hurt you or your friends to get their way. But anyway, this game happens to have someone who can basically be described as yandere. You? By now, it's pretty obvious who I'm talking about, and that would be Yuri. She really got insanely possessive of you once she started to open up a little. Once you messed with her! She even told me I should... Yeah, she did say that. I couldn't even believe she said that. I just had to leave at that point. But thinking about it now, it was a little ironic. So I think that's going to be her last line. So we're going to go into the settings. And if we go to save game, there's no point in saving anymore. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. What if I try to load? I simply cannot. Can I settings? I can settings. Well, I think we'll exit DDLC. Any settings changes will be lost. Are you sure you want to exit DDLC and return to the desktop? Yes. All right. This all seems good. We have a new picture. Oh, what does that say? It probably just choose to help Natsuki for festival preparations. Yep. Just Monika? Just Monika. I knew that's what it would say. We got some poems. Oh, this is one of 11 special poems. DDLC selects 3 random special poems to appear when it is started for the first time. I know why I remember. Yeah, I would hope so. Oh, hold on. Okay, so this is one of the special poems, but I don't remember seeing this. I can't convince myself to go to... oh, no, I do remember this. Okay. There's the kitchen. Ooh. A simple character sheet of Natsuki's initial design, drawn by that guy in Act 2, experience Natsuki's play with me scene. That was fun. It was really fun. I wonder why that one's new. I guess I didn't experience it last time. I don't know how much Act 2 depends on your actions, because, you know, I was forced to hang out with Yuri, even though I made a Natsuki... you made a Natsuki poem, not me. I don't have any promo stuff. All right. As much as I'd like to put up some sort of front about, I wonder what we have to do, I really can't bring myself to, because I know what we have to do. I'm just like trying to look around and prolong it. No mail. But there's only one thing we can do. Files, characters, Monika.char. Are you sure you want to delete this file? Yes. Simple as that. I believe unable to delete elevated access permissions. Yep, I believe it's like that with... we don't have any saves. That makes sense. Yep, it just is the same thing for all of them. Oh, I can open them. What is this? Sayori's winning words. Happiness, sadness, death, trap. Oh, it literally lists all the words. What? I don't know what the numbers mean, but it literally lists all of the words that make Natsuki happy. Oh, hold on. Not Natsuki. All of them. Yeah. Yuri was there, and these are Natsuki's. And hold on. Does it say anything about Monika? It doesn't. That's actually so cool. I had no idea this was here. You could literally just use that to cheat. And yeah, you can't open the rest of them. What? There's so many files here. What on earth? You know I'm not looking through all of those. I guess saves? Backup meeting notes? Updated development timeline, new tasks, test cares for genetic models, server time optimization. This is some MatPat stuff. MatPat can deal with this. I want to play the video game. Let's do it. What's happening? What's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me. Please hurry and help me. Monika.char does not exist. Help me! Okay, I can handle this. Monika.char does not exist. Does not exist. Did you do this to me? Did you? Did you delete me? You told me how. You were asking for it. How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I love you so much. I trusted you. You just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. You killed most of them! I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. You completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. kind of hypocritical of her, I'm not gonna lie. Oh? I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've pressed A. I've made up my mind. I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real, they were still my friends, and I loved them all. And I love the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm gonna do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then... Scroll blah blah! This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Doki do 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 do. Welcome everyone to Doki Doki Literature Club with 3 beautiful girls for us to romance in the Literature Club. Sayori, Yuri, Natsuki. Who will be the one? Let's find out today on Flamin Game in 7. Seems we do not have any games. You wouldn't think we would because we've never played this game before. It's an ordinary school day like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups going to school together. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Hey. Well, there already is one girl. What's a Doki Doki? That's a good question. I don't know. You mean Doki Doki Panic, the game that Super Mario Bros. 2 was based off of? That's definitely what you mean. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day, and recently we've picked up that habit once again. Are you proud of me? For what? You know, for waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. But you've never even said anything about it. Even though we walk to school together every day. Well, yeah. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say it out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not. I start to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? Actually, yeah, I think I've decided on one. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo, you meanie. Be patient and you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl, but I started to realize that in a way, I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah! Well, what are you doing here? Well, I glance around the room. Huh? So you're the guy that Sayori's always talking about? But thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Don't tell me. That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way. No way. Ah! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. Well, if Sayori's this happy, then I'm sure it wasn't so bad to have you around. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah, After all, Natsuki decided to, hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wah! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn from icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute! Wow, these look amazing. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the first one, then I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thanks, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Already trying to impress our new member, Yuri? That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, teen reading may not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. One of many lines I've read without even looking. I haven't memorized, and it's a problem. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered to myself quietly, half joking. Natsuki suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is really amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid from the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something we have in common. Hey, Yuri? Well, about, you know, the first thing he said. Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't just say it! For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know? Factual! So, if he wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. Never! The most I will diversify my... I'm gonna stop talking. You can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree? But maybe, sensing the tension that Sayori jumps in, maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. And we'll all get to know each other a little bit better too. It feels good to see Sayori again. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. And as for Yuri... I have to read manga? Why is that so funny to me? Jeez, you were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri starts to think to herself. I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. She said it's literature! Are you just saying that? No. I've realized my error. So, if you're willing to consider starting a novel... then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy if you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something you'll really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so... Yeah, me too. This is so cute. I know, that's what I'm thinking, Sayori. I forgot how wholesome it was. after Monika was gone, which feels a little rude to say, but also she deleted them all. She killed Sayori and Yuri, then deleted them. And Natsuki, she died and then came back and then vomited and then was deleted. Which I don't know if that's worse or better. Sayori, shut up. Don't say that! It is cute! It's adorable! I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes, I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start cleaning up the food. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along, isn't it? I think everyone likes you too. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayori. Aw, don't say things like that, it's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I didn't think you were pulling it off that fine. Well, we're gonna make the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monika. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now, but I really know everything. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monika did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this with you. Forever and ever. Oh, no. Eh? What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Who? It hurts. Ah! I'm sorry. I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Cooper. Goodbye, Literature Club. So that happened. Oh.
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing
Oh my
piano
god, her voice is adorable.
and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you.
I forgot this part. I thought you might.
Really hard on it. So
I actually noticed one of the pictures that's like, it's really glitched, but it's like some promotional piece or something of Monika holding a piano, I think. That part gives me Poppy Playtime vibes. I don't know why. Oh, playing audio DDLC.OGG. This is the song, gamers. Do 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 do. Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. In my hand is a pen and I'll write a poem of me and you. Do 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 do. Just pretend the quality's good. Ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right your way into his heart. In this world of infinite choices, what could it take just to find that special day? Sorry if I'm being too loud. I just can't help it. I'll back up and sing.
that's special day.
My singing is poggers, but you can hear that anytime. This singing you hear now and just now. Is this the lead version of the second singing video? So true. Written and directed by Dan Salvato. Oh, PNG was deleted.
When you're here, everything that we do is fine.
Natsuki CG2.png successfully deleted. And read my own feelings. Look on words when I smile was sensible. And this world won't let me down. What will it take just to find you have it all? Why is there a Z in parentheses? I don't get it. Might be something with other languages, I don't know. Oh, that one's faded because we haven't gotten it? Wait, what? But I've done the Yuri route before. That is so weird. Sayori, I know we haven't done.
That's my pen, only write better words for those who are new to me. Is it fun
I wonder why I didn't have the other Yuri scene.
if I set you free?
And yeah, that's what happens if we accept her confession. It's happy, and then she dies anyway, which makes it honestly worse. I wonder what this one's gonna be called. Into the dark. Monika CG1 makes sense. Into reality. What did you just delete? GUI deleted. Special thanks. I forgot you show up on the special thanks. Along with Monika. Remove game script. She's just deleting the whole game. She really doesn't think that there's any happiness to be found here. Fair enough, there's not. I agree that there is not. No matter who the club president is. Oh, music couldn't even finish. Alright, it's time for this. I believe this is one of the only poems in the game that's like guaranteed to play at a certain point. This is my final goodbye to the literature club. I finally understand. The literature club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality. A reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo the same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all of the club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monika. Error. Required files are missing or corrupt. Please run reset.sh to repair and reset the virtual machine. And yeah, that's it. That's Doki Doki Literature Club. I am curious what happens if I open up the game. I'm very curious. It just says this and then tells you to run the thing. Okay then. I guess I'll do that next time I want to play the game because I will want to do it Sayori route. And ooh, new pictures. Probably just one though. Where is it? Where is it? Is it one of the promos? It is! I finally got a promo! It's so cute! It's so cute. It's so cute. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at them! Artwork drawn by Sashley to celebrate Monika's birthday in 2020. Acquisition, delete Monika for the second time. Ouch. It is cute. I had a feeling it was 2020 because of the Zoom call. Oh, that's so adorable. I actually do need to go to the bathroom real quick, so you're going to stare at that while we go to the bath. I go to the bathroom, and then we'll wrap it up. I'm back, gamers. Oh my god, this is so adorable. I'm looking at your manga, Natsuki. I see that. Honestly, set as wallpaper. Boom. I didn't realize, I didn't really know what promo meant because I haven't gotten any of the promo pictures yet until this one. But it's these sorts of pictures that, they post on Twitter and stuff. And, oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, I should probably stop looking, but I don't want to. She's got her little cat gamer headphones. Socks on the floor. Monika. And okay, I'm just gonna look one more time. She's got a little cow plushie. And Yuri's so gorgeous. Oh wait, hold on. Oh wait, the bottom. I thought the bottom was something else. It's just follow and share and stuff. Okay, we're leaving. Kind of covers up Sayori a little though. Now with the side stories. I mean, it looks like I have all of them. Side stories are stories of friendship related to the main game. All 6 try writing poems with different characters and viewing their special scenes. I don't know why I have the Monika or Sayori and Sayori one. I don't know why I have any of the ones related to Sayori. But there's only 4 unlocked, as you can see, with multiple parts. And I will, at some point, play the Sayori route on my own, and then we'll come back, and we'll do another like one more Doki Doki stream, and this is gonna be like not this year probably because I like for time to pass in between replays of a game. I say that, but we'll get to that not being true in a second. I'm very excited for the side stories, though. We will do those, again, on stream once I do the Sayori route, which not happening anytime soon, but I'm sure I will love it when I do it. I know that. I've done the Sayori route before. This is one of the times where I'm just rambling because I don't know what to say. And this is like that in every, at the end of every, in every finale episode I have ever done, really. I just am like, no, I don't want to end it. So I'm going to sit here and be awkward about it, is pretty much what happens. Now, what I was saying with replaying the game, Undertale I replayed recently, and we're going to replay it again. That's going to be probably the next non-Persona stream. By probably, I mean literally. That was the whole point of playing Doki Doki, to have a break in between Genocide and Pacifist. And oh my god, if you thought Doki Doki was messed up, you're right. Undertale Genocide's messed up, but it's no Doki Doki. It's literally a psychological horror game. Still, Genocide Undertale is not going to be fun, so strap yourselves in, gamers. We've gotten experience there. Make sure to subscribe with notifications on for that. But that has been Doki Doki, an utterly terrifying, yet sometimes adorable psychological horror experience where truly nothing can go right, so the right option is to just delete everything. That's pretty much what happened at the end there, thanks to someone. She's so gorgeous, though. Oh my gosh. Sayori's hiding her earbuds. I'm just looking at everyone. These two have headphones, and the other two have earbuds. Yuri's just got normal headphones. Those look like listening to music headphones. Those are pretty Yuri style. And then Natsuki. Natsuki is so adorable. I need to stop looking at this. Oh my gosh. No. Hold on. I'm just getting distracted. Look at this. Look at how boring this is. Oh, no. Don't. Metaverse. Is that a Persona reference? What's something like nice and simple? This is the... No, this one's also adorable. Give me something that's not that adorable. But, like, still adorable. Like a Yuri CG. I'm looking at the poems. Don't mind me. A poem from Monika distributed at special events in the past. Acquire all of Monika's other poems. Well, we could sit here and read all the poems, but we really shouldn't. I'm going to switch it to this one, even though you won't be able to see it very well. That works. Okay. I'm going to stop. I don't even know. Can I play? Yeah, I can play it. Hold on. Wait, can I play it? Hold on. Do. I'm going to let this song play, and we're going to end Doki Doki Literature Club. Not the usual outro screen, just Doki Doki Literature Club. I'll scroll through the pictures while we're doing this, why not? And when the song ends is when the stream will end, so... all stalling aside, this has been Doki Doki Literature Club. An insane and terrifying experience. It was definitely interesting doing it on stream, not with the Best Girls route, but with Natsuki's. Also, I'm going to turn this up so you can hear it. Been fun and scarring. I know, right? I'm scared for Genocide. You should be. Yeah, I have something planned for Genocide that's going to make it even worse than it would be normally. I'm not excited, but I also kind of am. I want to fight Sans. Not gonna lie. I know that's kind of spoilers, but like, you've probably already figured out that you fight Sans on Genocide. If you haven't, then someone in the chat would have said it anyway, so I don't feel bad. Ahaha. Ahaha. Look at them. Suki's still got the poems. She's got her cookie. It's so cute. You're mine. Oh, you should be terrified. Good. They're so cute. I love them. Poems. Lore. Yuri. I know you fight Sans. People online don't shut up about how hard it is. Yep, I figured you knew. Oh, and this is that scene where you and Yuri put each other's fingers in their mouths. That's a fun scene. It's very fun. Natsuki's so cute. It's definitely awkward on the Sayori route, because on the Sayori route, you can't hang out with Sayori. And so it's like, you have to hang out with Monika and then Yuri. Oh no, what am I talking about? You hang out with either Natsuki or Yuri twice, and then you just go to... What am I saying? No, you hang out with Sayori twice, and then you go to Natsuki or Yuri's house. Or I guess they can be... I'm gonna let Monika do the talking. I'm just gonna let her do the talking. She's better at this than I am. Fun fact, there's actually, you have to be recording with, like, OBS or something, so obviously it didn't work when I'm recording it with my phone, but Monika will be like, oh, I see you're recording this, and then jump scare you, and that's the last jump scare in the game, if you're recording with OBS or something. But again, that obviously did not work. That'd be cool if it did, though, but sadly she had no idea. I mean, what do you mean? Didn't you read the description? She totally knows that there are people watching. Lore. I'm actually so proud of that description. It's so cool. And now the song is ending, and we need to scroll through these quickly. Look at all these backgrounds. A random classroom. Literature club classroom. Blah, 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 speed run! It is cool. It is so cool. And that, you know, I don't know. It's an instinct to go to there. Don't mind me. That has been Doki Doki Literature Club. Make sure to like and subscribe. Oh, it's playing the next song. I'm trying to do my outro, gamers. This has been Flamin' Gaming 7. Make sure to like and subscribe. And remember, kids, eat your green vegetables. Tune in for Persona tomorrow and Undertale Genocide coming soon.